Hello guys, welcome to one more episode of Corporate C. Today we are going to learn about switch statement and about typecasting. So as you know, switch statement is expecting a parameter inside the bracket. So whichever matches that particular case will be executed. So in this case I have integer n is equal to 65 and I'm going to check for n whatever the value. So whether it is going to be a default statement because 65 is not present in any of the cases, or whether it is going to be a, or whether it is going to be 64. So try to pause the video and understand what is the output and reassume once you understand the output. Alright, so let us run the program. So it is definitely not a default case, but it is a case A, because it is going to check if there is a 65 there. If 65 is not there, it is going to typecast itself to check whether 65 in ASCII value is present or not. So it is going to be a compatible character to integer and vice versa, which is happening here. So if there is a here and if there is a 65 here, that also would work fine, and this second case would be working perfectly fine. Alright, now one thing you have understood here is about switch statement, about case, and about typecasting, how 65 changes itself to capital A and vice versa. A could be changed into 65. Now one more thing you understand here is what is the break statement doing. So once you understand switch statement is leading you to this particular case, so that needs to be stopped. Understand, if I don't give a break here, so it is just going to roll off and it is going to give the second output as well, because there was no break to stop this case. Alright, so break is necessary. That is the difference between a break and without a break. So I'm just going to put a break back. So always remember that break will let you go out of the loop, and if there is a switch statement, it is going to give you the next case as well. So here default is a case. Now most probable question when you are facing an interview about switch statement is a default statement necessary, and is it mandatory when you are using a switch statement? So the answer is no, it is not necessary, but it is a good practice when you write a program to include a default statement, just to make the debugger know that you have covered all the cases. So what if these two cases don't work? I am figuring it out by putting a default statement saying that if both the cases doesn't work, I have to go to the default statement. So it is a good practice where you write a default statement with the break. Alright, so no, it is not mandatory that you need to have a default statement. So you have learnt about switch, break, and a default being present or not. Thank you.